What's good, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody else in between? It's your boy Justin Roshi, and today we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic that I thought everybody knew, but it doesn't seem like they do. They might know parts of it, but they don't know the full story. So what we're talking about here is the Vegeta family bloodline, including Appa, where they have a option when they're doing air combos to extend it with their regular supers, or their specials rather, their regular specials. To get more damage off of it, or to even get like a level 1 or a level 3 off afterwards. So I'm sure you guys have all seen this version of it. And then he goes into the level 1 right there, obviously, right? But you guys have all seen that. But did you know that not only he can do it, but Blue Vegeta can do it, Trunks can do it, Gotenks can do it, and Nappa can do it. Now, base Vegeta cannot do it. And I'll get into why in a bit when I get to him. But I'm gonna clear off the three Vegetas first, and then I'm gonna get off into the bloodline afterwards, including Nappa. So with Vegeta, as you have seen and as you've probably seen over and over again in all your games, when they're going against a base Vegeta, they all do this or whatever version of this. They go to this, and then they go into level 1 for whatever reason. I can't do it right now, but you know. Interactive, right? You've all seen that before, right? That's nothing new. Blue Vegeta players, you also know this. This is nothing new to you. Boom, right in here. Right? They either do the kicks, right? Oops. They either do the kicks, or they do the grab, do the stuff, right? We've all seen that, right? That's nothing new. I don't think he can go into his beam anymore because the trajectory of it goes downwards. Oh, actually, you can. Very interesting. Huh. Why? Nope, don't mean to do that. So you could do the air beam, but you won't be able to get an air super afterwards. Now, the thing with base Vegeta, he's a very interesting case. So just as we saw with Vegeta and Blue Vegeta, they can go into it with their specials. Now, here's the sad part about base Vegeta. He can't go with it with his air specials because he doesn't have any beam specials in the air. And then all of this stuff is actually slower than the other Vegetas. So his air kick won't be able to connect because it's a little bit slower. So like Blue Vegeta's kicks can connect, but base Vegeta's kicks can't connect. And with regular Vegeta, he can do the air specials, he can't do the air special. And then this thing right here, I mean the startup is it's just too slow for that application. Not to say that's bad, it's just not good for this application. But as you saw in another video, you don't necessarily need that for base Vegeta because of the way that his air combos work. A little bit different than theirs, but that's okay. He's the only exception to this rule. So let's get into the three extended version of this, or the extended family. So we have Trunks up on the top, we have Gotenks in second, and then my favorite one to do is Nappa, we will save for last. So here we go. So for Trunks, he can do it two ways as well. He can do it with his light flip. He can also do it with, I think, any version of the sword, and with the sword it's very special that you do it very specifically. So I'm going to explain something very quickly about how to do it, because with Trunks it's very important as opposed to the other ones. The time, and that is the timing. The time that you start doing this stuff kind of has to be very specific, and especially for Trunks and for Nappa, and then actually for Gotenks as well, because his is a little bit different than everybody else's in timing wise. But for everybody else, when you want to do it is essentially when the top part of their heads are the only thing showing on the screen after the Vanish, right? So you have the Vanish right there, and then they're coming back into recovery. Now, the visual cue as to when they're no longer in recovery is when the top part of their heads are only showing on the screen. and then from there you can do whatever special that you have in mind to continue this combo. Now, for Gotenks, it's a little bit different because of how small the character is. His recovery is actually technically the same time, but the Q is different because he's going to be below the screen before any of the taller characters will be. So yeah. Now, for Trunks, you just saw that like, oh, well, she recovered. That's not a sliding knockdown like you were able to get with with Blue Vegeta, so it's not as good. Actually, it is. You just have to do it a little bit differently. So with Trunks, you have to interrupt it, and you can't do a regular down. You can't do a regular heavy. You can probably do like a down heavy in the air for it, and then interrupt it, and then still get the sliding knockdown. But oops. And then you'll be able to do it. So let's see what that looks like with the let's do the sword first for him. So here we go. And then okay, so you can't do the second two. And then you get the sliding knockdown like that, right? So you can't get the second 2H when you're doing it with Trunks, right? And as you just saw right there, because that was the heavy version, so if you can't get it with the heavy version, you can get it with the other one. I think you can also get the sliding knockdown with the medium one as well. Oops. And then obviously I can go from 1, and then we're happy. Oh, before I move to Goten, yeah, let me show you the flip. So with the flip, you can only do it with the light version of it, because it's the only one that moves him forward. Now, obviously the heavy one does as well. But because it has such a weird and different trajectory, I don't think you should do it, because you can do it with the light and get the same results. B, it costs meter, which is extra meter, and it doesn't necessarily do more damage, so why would you do the EX version when you can just do the light version? If you want to, you know, be a baller and spend the extra cash, go for it. It's all, you know, it's a free country. But I think you should just do the light version of it. So let's see what that looks like. Oops. Huh. Let's try this one. Oops. Get a little bit different. Oh, you know what? Actually, for this one, I think we need to do it a little bit sooner. Oops. There we go. And then you get the sliding knockdown like that, right? So that's what his looks like right there. Let's look at Gotenks. His is a little, it's kind of like half his daddy, where you can do just this, but once again, because his character box is a little bit different than everybody else's, you have to delay it a little bit more than you would anybody else's. So that's what that looks like. I'm not going to try to do that one again, because that's actually the first time I've ever done it first time, so we're going to move on. Now, with all of these Bloodline characters being a little bit different, Nappa is the most different out of all of them, because if you play Nappa, you know, well, homie, he doesn't have any air special. What the hell are we talking about? Good point. What you have to do for him is, you have to do his air 2H. So let's see what that looks like. And then from there, you can go to that, and you can go to that. That's what Nappa is. But yeah, that's the concept right there, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you wish to. But it's been Justin Roshi. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.